Hi, it's Rob here for Respawn in 5, and today we're talking about the PS Vita. As you can see, what we're going to do is we're going to boot it up. Just going to show you the start screen and a few of the little bits and bobs you can do from the home screen. If I can find the power button, there we go. Any second now. There we go. PlayStation logo. Should you watch anymore? So here we are. We've got the this is the sort of the boot screen. You don't really get any sort of setup with it at all. No sort of date or time or anything like that. It just seems to want to know that. Oops, gone off already. So this is a bit like your sort of home screen on your iPhone, that kind of thing. And to unlock it, you pull that out there, which is a neat little feature. And then here we are on the home screen, which you might have seen before. Got two sort of different menus here. Which I've got the little dots just to this side here as well. Again, quite similar to an iPhone sort of interface. Welcome Park has got. Ooh, can I focus? We can focus. Look at that. Welcome Park has got sort of a few different games that kind of gets you sort of used to the different sort of control methods. So as you can see in the little, in fact, we can possibly show one or two here. They're not even slightly interesting, other than there's one that sort of teaches you about the 6-axis motion, where you have to control a little skater boy, and that one's okay. But other than that, this is really just to sort of show you about using the microphone and the camera and all sorts. In fact, I'll show you probably the most boring of them all, digital chase. Literally all you have to do here is touch the numbers in the correct order within a certain amount of time. I am terrible at it, and it gets to one point where you need 2 fingers, which I don't have. There we are. I can't even touch anything right. There we go. Gonna beat some high scores here. Ooh. Ah! This must be absolutely fascinating to watch. I can't even imagine. I imagine the camera's shaking all over the place. I apologise for making you sit through that, but that's the kind of thing that's involved in the welcome pack. You can actually earn trophies for it as well, which I might be able to show you on here if we can just exit. Basically, your home button down here is your escape button from everything. That takes you back to this little menu here, and then if you can do this with your phone, there we go, that one takes you back. So to get back to your previous screen that you were on, button on the side there, and that is now an open app as well. So this is all your open apps you got along the top here. So again, a similar sort of interface to your smartphone, where you open your applications and they stay open, they run in the background till you physically close them down. So if I just go into it for kind of trophies here, there we go. Start. The touchscreen is really responsive. It doesn't have that. Just thinking trophy information. There we go. It doesn't really have that sort of really sleek integrity that Apple products tend to have with their touch screens. But I mean, like I say, it is very responsive. Everything I've tried to do, has had a response in the way I want. I haven't really found that it's stopped me in any way yet. So obviously, here we go. I haven't got this one. Let me see if I can find one. There we go. Skate Axis prize. So yeah, we've got achievements. Not achievements, sorry, trophies. Oh God, and you can see ones from the PlayStation Network as well. If it does it, which it might do. Again, all I can do is apologise for the appalling lighting that's in here, and it's obviously going to reduce the quality of the screen as well. It is very high. Again, if you sort of if you compare that to typical Apple sort of touchscreens and general interfaces, it doesn't quite live up to that lovely shiny appeal that they just have that real yearn to be used. I mean, that said, obviously all we've done so far is try a couple of menu-based sort of items, so maybe there'll be a game that blows me away. Other than that, we've got the PS Store, which we can't just get to the minute because obviously it's not out yet. Near is your social networking kind of option, so think Street Pass on 3DS, although probably not quite as... You don't get information when you walk past, but you know, it's a similar idea. They're trying, bless them, they're trying. Friends list, that's pretty self-explanatory. Group messaging, your trophies there. Photos, obviously it's got a camera on it as well. Can we do anything with that? There we go. The camera's okay. It's not fantastic. That's my flaw. I'm essentially holding two devices here, trying to take a picture of something. So I really hope you appreciate the effort I'm going to, just to take a picture for you. There we go, saving, and it appears down here. Fascinating. We've got pinch zoom in there as well. Pinch zoom. Love a bit of pinch zoom. So anyway, we'll exit that back into the main menu here. Network operator and browser again. None of those. I don't think those are working at the moment. Try the browser. I think I've got it on the old Wi-Fi. From what I hear, the browser is very similar to that on the PlayStation 3, which presumably means it's going to suck. Didn't really want to focus. Oh, it's loaded though. So yeah, this is obviously the website is going to tell you all about it, but it is actually on the internet. It's not sort of built into it or anything. Pinch zoom there as well, which is nice. If there are any links off it, I'd go for it, but I'm not going to at the minute. You don't want to sit here watching me try and type something on this. So that was all open apps there. I don't know if you can see that. Content manager. We don't have any content on it, so we pointless looking at that. Same with music, videos, and remote play. Obviously, remote play is one of the more interesting ones. I don't know if anyone's seen the video recently of the chap who's playing Battlefield 3 streamed from his PS3 onto his Vita, but it looks fantastic. More on that when we know it. And the settings. And that off your home page is pretty much it. In the welcome pack there's a couple other things as well, so you can, there's a little music sort of game that you can do. You can record sounds into it and then play them off against a drum beat, and there's a funny picture application as well. You can take a picture of something and it turns it into a face and makes it talk to you. Relatively simple sort of stuff, and in fact in comparison to the stuff you get in the 3DS, it sort of pales into insignificance and a bit. Yeah, it's almost a bit of a letdown if you consider that stuff to be of any sort of importance. It's worth noting as well that obviously we've only had the machine today, and there's already been an update for it, so thankfully that didn't take several hours like our good friend the PlayStation. Basically, as soon as we've got some games on it, as soon as we've got something else we can show you, we'll power it back up. But that was the PS Vita home screen, and I've been Rob for Respawn.